This is Roger with Crosscut in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2006 Ford F250 crew cab, short bed. It's a 6.0 turbo diesel. It's 4-wheel drive. It's a Lariat, which is leather. This is the FX4 off-road suspension package. This truck has extremely low miles, 85,363 miles. It was a Give Me the VIN wholesale vehicle. They are like Carvana and Broom, and those guys are just buying vehicles off the street and running them straight to the auction. It is, however, very rare for them to run a diesel truck green light, which means mechanically guaranteed, and then letting it ship all the way from Dallas to Tucson, because they know if it's not mechanically perfect and I kick it back to the auction, they owe me the shipping and they unwind the deal, and it's in Tucson. So they like this truck a lot. Anyway, I'll show you the proof of that in a second. We did a windshield on it. That's all it needed. We had a cracked windshield, so it got a new windshield and a detail. Hopefully the wind doesn't suck so much that we can't hear me. But let's see. What do we know? First of all, we see this. Well, bulletproof, right? Well, of course. Well, there's a external oil cooler. That's a second stage oil cooler. Okay. Now, because we think that this oil cooler and EGR cooler were done a while ago, they used to have the markings for bulletproof on top of them, or in an obvious place. They have them now on the top. Then they didn't. So, because it's also head studded, by the way, this person knew what they were doing. Okay, so it's almost 100% likely that's bulletproof, and it's almost 100% that the EGR cooler is bulletproof, but we're not going to say it is because there's no markings on them for that. But you got the emblem, you got all the evidence, you know, where there's smoke, a lot of smoke, and you have a truck in this kind of condition. By the way, it has no blow-by, which I'll show you in a second at all, none at all, which is another indicator that this person was a very good owner, knew what they were doing. Also, we found a Bully power tuner in the center console for it. We didn't hook it up, we didn't do anything with it. We didn't want to mess with it at all, but it's there, and they run about $1,100 for one of those. It's got a beautiful set of BFGs on it, very high rubber BFGs. Touch-up could be done there. I mean, overall, this thing's in amazing shape. That dually over there, we sold to a man in Pennsylvania, 108,000 mile Lariat dually. Beautiful truck also, but single rear wheels are a little bit easier to sell because more people can drive them. A little easier to drive. Go through the drive-thru with a dually and you won't have a dually much longer. That type of thing. We had that truck online, the dually, for maybe, I don't know, 15 minutes before it sold. I think this one's going to be the same thing. You got the rollover hitch there. Here we are to the keys. Door lock and unlock using the key. Let's see, remote control. There's your lock, there's your unlock. Alright, this wind is terrible, it's so annoying. Alright, 85,651 miles on the truck. Glow plugs already heated up. There we go. Alrighty. There's all your stuff here. Boom, 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 boom. Thing just got back from detail a minute ago. All right, first things first. We did a windshield. They put the VIN on the invoice. There it is. $210 windshield. Let's see. Then we have, this is the invoice when we bought it from, this is from Give Me the VIN right here. And they auction light, green light. Amazing. They love this truck because they never do that. All right, let's see. Here's the auto check vehicle history. There's your VIN. Give it a score of 80 with a range of 55 to 72. It's well above average. No accidents reported, no odometer problems, blah, blah, blah. Very boring auto check, which is beautiful. All right. Got a nice set of Husky plastic mats. And just so you know, it's not hiding anything. Some people are like, why are they all over the place there? I think the guy was just very anal and wanted to make sure that his carpet was okay. And the carpet looks brand new underneath. All right. First of all, we got a Ford stamp here, so you have an original fender. Ford stamp on the core support. This looks like a pretty new bottle also. Another good sign. Cap sticker where it belongs. Ford stamp here. Ford stamp here. Should be another one on the hood. So everything's original up front. Check this out. Nothing. Not even a whisper of smoke. Very unusual. All right, there's your there we go. And I locked the doors on that side because I'm an idiot. I swear to God, I did more laps around trucks with these videos because of this, because I have to hit the buttons. The wind's making me cranky. It's like 80 degrees. It should be a beautiful day. Instead, it's like 40-mile-an-hour winds today. It's ridiculous. Ah, shit! I get smoked with all these papers. Perfect. All right. There's your window up and down. Door locks. Heated seat on and off. Seat forward. Seat back. Seat down. Seat up. Tilt up and down, tilt up and down. Everything works great. Like I said, there's this wheel lock key change deal. That'll rattle around in the glove box for me. This is the tuner that they left. All right. It's a Bully Dog Triple Dog Power Up Diesel Down Under, I guess. That's what it says there. There's a number right there for you on the back of it, in case you want to look it up. Okay. We never plugged that in, never touched it. It's a kiss of death. You don't want to mess with something like that unless it's your vehicle, and it's not our vehicle yet. So we think it's not tuned at all right now because it drives pretty strong, but like they're supposed to run. There's your windows. Window. 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 Mirror. Out. In. Up, down, other side, out, in, down, up. Let's see. Power pedals, down, up, boom, tilt wheel, windshield wipers, heated seat on and off, seat forward, seat back, seat up, seat down, tilt up, tilt down, up, down. Seat's in really good shape too. That's the other sign that you have a low mile, because they almost all tear on the edge when you get over 100,000 miles. All right, seatbelt on. Yeah, first thing we do when we see these things when they're low miles, we know we had a real owner, and we run outside to see if they're head studded, and this one was, and then what it had for bulletproof stuff, because when they're head studded they're almost always bulletproof, and we saw that external cooler. I'm like, whoa, this is a real truck right here. So that's pretty exciting. Let's see, rear window. Here's the rear window. Let's see, AC is rolling pretty nice right now. Put some in here. It's nice and cool in here. Perfect. Let's see, so you can go down, you can go up manually, you can go, there's the steering controls up and down, fan controls up and down from the steering wheel. Turn it down so you can hear me. Here's your trailer stuff. Let's see, what else we got? Radio. Steering control, volume down and up. Station change from the steering wheel.
red sheet.
There you go. All right, let me tilt this wheel down a little bit so I can see a little bit better. There's tow on and off. Neutral, we're gonna go to 4 low. There's 4 low range 4x4. Drive. And reverse. See if our parking sensors are working here. Get my mirror, I don't want to hit that post. There it is. All right. Yep, there's your parking sensors. Neutral. Now we're going to go to 4 high. Low range goes away. That's 4 high. That's drive. In reverse. Boom. Boy, it's a nice truck. Tight as a drum. 2-wheel drive. And then we're going to go to systems check. Engine temp okay. Transmission temp okay. Oil pressure okay. Brake fluid level okay. All doors closed. Air filter okay. System check complete. There it is right there. See, I even know what's coming next. All right, let's go for a ride. If you come to Tucson to drive this truck home, you'll pay the following. You'll pay your state tax rate, whatever that is, plus our city tax of 2.7% and a $250 dock fee. If you pay by wire and ship it out of state, all you're going to pay is agreed upon price, and that's it. No tax, no dock fee, nothing. Once we receive full payment by wire, we will fill out the title with your name or your company's name and address, scan it into your online file, sign it off to you, scan it in your online file, and then mail it to you. We even scan in the envelope, we mail it in. You will have the truck shipped to you. The title will already be in your mailbox when the shipper shows up. You'll just take the title and the truck to your motor vehicles in your state and get plates. It's very simple. If you need help with shipping, let me know at the time of purchase. We can roll the price of the shipping into the price of the vehicle, so you make one payment for both. If you want to do it yourself, you're welcome to. Deposit's $500. Once we have a deposit, we have a deal. Until then, it will stay for sale. So please make sure you get your deposit in, okay? Especially on a truck like this. With the miles, and my brother, you know, we don't like to sit on them forever. It's a lot of money for us to sit on forever. The new car dealers can sit on them for months. We don't like to sit on them for more than a couple days, you know, if we can, avoid it. Time is money, and so make sure you get your deposit in, because if you are waiting around on this one, you're liable to be disappointed by somebody beating you to it. Last part of every video, I say the same thing every single time. We don't have salesmen. We don't have bottled water with our name on it. We don't have an expensive location. In fact, our uncle charges $1 a year for that garage that we just pulled out of, that yard. He's very wealthy, and he's like, here, have this place for $1 a year. And he does collect a check, by the way, because he has to write it off. So we have to actually pay him $1. It's pretty funny when he comes in for his check. But that saves everybody money. It saves you money not paying commissions and for location. We don't have a game room. We don't have a fancy place. In fact, if you were to come here and say, I want to test drive a vehicle, we'd say, hey, make a deposit on the vehicle. Make sure you know what you're going to test drive, because we don't have people to babysit all day long, okay? That's how we keep the price down. If we had all that stuff, we'd have to charge a lot more. Also, at the new car dealerships, they know that if they sell you a vehicle and something breaks, because they crushed you like a tin can when they sold it to you, they have to fix it. Or else they might get, shot up, basically. They get a little worried about that. So, they have to charge you extra money for that. They usually put somewhere between $700 and $1,000 in every deal for future repairs, so that they can fix the vehicle when you come in when something's broken. We don't include that in our prices either, because we're not fixing your vehicle. This truck, believe it or not, even though it's highly unlikely anytime soon to break, will break. We're getting on I-10 right now behind a cement mixer, of course. Every vehicle out here is going to break. I've seen brand new Porsches come off a shipping truck with 8 miles with a rod knock, okay? It happens. We're giving you all the money, the savings up front, okay? So that when something breaks, which it will, probably not any time in the next several years on this truck, if you just keep it out of a lake and don't wreck it. But if something were to break, you've saved a ton of money buying from us. So go fix it. Don't call us and say, I need a check because the radio stopped working, or a mirror stopped working, or an injector went bad. You saved a fortune. don't be a tightwad. Go fix your truck, okay? Now, that almost never happens because people know that they saved a ton of money, but you know, we always have to have the tough love speech up front so that we can always play the video and go, did Roger say that? Yes. Okay. Go fix your truck. Or sell it and make money and then go buy another one. There's the other option. I mean, you know, you're saving so much money you can actually resell this and make money. And I guarantee you on this one, that's especially true. Anyhow, I think that's it on the tough love part. I guess I used to think that Google, YouTube used to limit us to 17 minutes and 38 seconds, because that's how when the videos would cut off. Come to find out, it's the formatting of our SD cards in the camera that does that. So at 17 minutes and 38 seconds, we disappear, and it's not Google's fault anymore. I was wrong, and I'm sorry, Mr. Google, Mr. YouTube, whatever, that I have besmirched you. Really nice running truck, super nice running truck. No vibrations, no hesitations, no slipping, no nothing. Just a nice truck. So where are we at here? We're at 16 minutes and 30 seconds, and we're in traffic. Ugh. Traffic. Now we've got a car right here. This thing runs great. Really, really strong. I've driven probably 10,000 6.0s in the last 15 years, and I'm an expert on detecting a problem. Even in a nice truck, I'll get in a nice truck and I'm like, not so much. This one is a nice truck, and yes, I get a very warm and fuzzy feeling on this one. Like I said, keep it out of the lake. Don't rear end a semi. Change the fluids, you know, fairly regularly. And this thing will go forever. Head studded, everything.